Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Grim Fandango. I am your host, Ozzy. At least for tonight. That was so bad. Okay, so I gotta figure out what we need to be doing. I can't remember exactly. I know there's a deck of cards here that we need to get eventually to use.
Better take these cards. It looks like a long day of solitaire for me.
I'm gonna put that. Oh, another cool thing that I like about this game. So if you take his scythe, okay, I don't know what just happened there. If you take his scythe and not really looking at anything in particular, and you
My scythe.
hit it.
I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Love it when he says that. So, yeah, that was a little cool thing, and I think he does that with everything. So if I were to look at the deck of cards,
I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
let's see. So what he did right here is took out an individual card from the deck because that will be important later on, in the game. So I think what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go talk to Domino, our rival, our nemesis.
Well, at least you're not hitting the bottle anymore.
Hey, Callie, how you doing?
So let's ask him how he did at the poisoning. So how'd you make out at the poisoning?
So, how'd you make out of the poisoning?
Well, let's just say that Sister Calabaza has a secret passion
Well, of course he gets the sister, and we get the guy who for nothing.
trains.
You got a nun?
Hail Mary.
And you sold her a ticket on the number 9 train.
Choo-choo, little buddy.
Of course.
Say, how'd you score?
Let's try to one-up him and be like, I got 2 nuns, actually.
I got 2 nuns, actually.
Hey, that reminds me of this really funny joke.
Heard it.
I really don't like him. He's a bit of a dick.
I want to punch you in the mouth.
Oh, no, not the Christmas party all over again.
Oh yeah, that's another thing that would be great in if they ever come up with a sequel, would be to find out what really happened at this Christmas party.
What happened at the Christmas party?
Blacked out on the whole thing, huh? Maybe you should switch to lemonade, kid.
So I want to tell you
I
something.
want to tell you something.
Good. Go on and let it all out, Manny. There's no reason for you to be afraid of me.
You know, this used to be my office.
You know, this used to be my office.
Yeah, I know. I found your name on some comic books in the desk.
I want my office back,
I want my
ass.
office back. Don't worry, you'll have years and years to enjoy it after I get promoted out and you're still here.
Let's say,
I think you're up to something.
Yeah, I'm up to about 4 premium.
of course, he gets all the premium sales, and we don't get any. How about we be partners, huh?
Team up. Be partners.
Oh, Manny, I would, but I'm too intimidated. I could never be partners with someone who was so much more of a man than me.
Oh, come on. I've seen your wife.
Alright, we'll see you in Limbo.
Well, see you in limbo.
Oh, that's great. We should do this more often.
I'd explore his office, but right now I don't really think you can do much other than drink. Which I will do right now, just so you can see. If you listen to some of the commentaries, so one of the commentaries here will actually tell you about this mural, the mural on the ceiling, and actually the reason that they chose this camera angle was because of that mural. Just a little interesting thing about the game. So let's see. Maybe talk to Ava, see if she's got anything for us. Hey, I missed you at a great poison. Oh, you missed a great poisoning. Sorry.
Hey, you missed a great poisoning.
Yeah, and you missed a great client. Domino came back from there with a nun.
Yeah,
Burn.
a tiny little man with a mean temper and no commission.
Well, at least you don't work for one.
So,
Where is
where is everybody?
Oh, Manny, Hey, did you forget what day it is today?
Oh man, did I come in on Saturday again?
It's the Day of the Dead. Everybody's back.
Oh
from
yeah,
the land
so
of the living and visiting
I looked
their
it up.
families like we should be.
I'm an idiot. The Day of the Dead is not Halloween, but actually a few days after Halloween, or a day or two after Halloween, something like it's November 1st and 2nd, is what I saw for the Day of the Dead. Another little bit of information, October 30th is when this game was released, so it was released right around, you know, Halloween and the Day of the Dead, you know, right before both those days, which I thought was perfect timing. I mean, could have been a little bit better, could have done it on Halloween or the Day of the Dead, that would have been also quite nice. We're gonna go, let's go down the elevator, see what happens. There's a guy outside we need to talk to at some point, so I'm gonna go do that as well, and I think, yeah, this guy.
You and your fancy suits and your nose holes way up in the air, sticking your empty beer bottles down the message tubes. How fancy is that? Huh? Don't you boys upstairs realize the tube switcher is a sophisticated and delicate piece of machinery?
Huh?
You think you're better than me?
No.
Good.
Okay, so, something I guess I should mention for those who don't know, I guess I should go in that since I went over there. Something I should mention is that tank controls, what they actually are for those who don't know. Let me get this and then I'll get out real quick because it's really loud in my ears right now. Or not. You could not go out the door. It'd be nice if you would, you know, I don't know. Okay. Don't know what that was. So, tank control is what you have to, you know, you can't like turn around right away. You have to go in a full circle in order to go in the direction you want. So if I wanted to turn around, I'd have to actually go into a circle. Just basically like a tank. I guess it's kind of straightforward, but to those who don't know. This little thing is cool.
Let's see. Where am I on this? Don Copal, Domino Hurley, Junior Sales Associates. That better not be me.
I don't know. Thought that was cool. The first time I saw that, I was just like, oh, that's neat. So we're gonna go out this door here. Another thing too, you can, if you look closely, Manny is actually kind of looking slightly up. So if you press enter here, he'll tell you about that little mural thingy. Oh, so something I don't know if I've ever done this in something like my last playthrough. I came over here to actually kind of see what was on this side. I might have done it years ago, but I hadn't remembered it, and then I came here and I was like, oh, that's so cool. You can't really go anywhere. I mean, you could.
I'm not walking on the freeway. Yeah. I shouldn't even be standing here.
So Petrified Forest is actually going to be in our future, and as well as Rubicava. But we'll get to that later. Just thought I'd go over there so you can see what was on that side. So over here, there is this balloon guy. So let's talk to him real quick.
Hey, what's going down, clown?
Hey, back off, suit. I'm practicing.
Practicing what?
Wringing your neck. What does it look like?
So we need to get him to make us a balloon. So we're gonna say, twist me up one of them, eh, fella?
Twist me up one of them, huh, fella?
Yeah. Twist this, all right?
Let's say, bet you can't do a cat.
Bet you can't do a cat.
Shows what you know, buddy. I can do anything. I can do birds, amphibians, famous poets. Go ahead. Name one.
We're gonna go with Robert Frost. That's probably one of my favorite. Is because it's just so out there, so like random. So
Robert Frost.
Trying to stump me, eh? Ta-da!
okay, so another thing we're gonna need. We need
My kid,
2 worms.
Jeez, what now?
so that so what you do with these worms is you're gonna end up filling them with that stuff that you saw me fill up that casket with.
There's no limit on
Some kind of chemical that, you know, when mixed together it inflates or whatever, it becomes this weird thing. So we need 2 of those, fill them up, and then what we're gonna do with them is send them down the messenger chute.
My kid wants another balloon animal.
Jeez, what now?
Do you have any more dead worms back there?
Well, sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this in our inventory. And we're gonna get some bread.
Since I really didn't get to celebrate the festival this year.
Sorry, I'm lowering that.
entitled to a little pan de muertos.
Alright, so we're gonna take a little bit of bread. We only need 1 slice, so I've done it before. We just take as many slices as I can, just because I wanted to see how many he would take.
I don't have a net or a desire to have a pet pigeon.
So let's go back inside and fill up these 2 balloons. I think we can do this now. I don't think there's anything else we really need to do before this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go where we filled up that casket. And if you, I don't, why he's not mentioning, the little guy. Oops, what am I doing? I need to get one of those worms. There, that's one of the worms. So you fill it up with the red and then the blue, and then we're gonna send them both down the chute, and when they mix together in the male center, then they will expand and cause trouble. That way we can get one of Dom's clients. And I can show you right now what they actually do. So if you mix the blue and then put in the red, as you can see, this expands. And then I can hit it off the desk. Alright. Oh, so I think if we look at...
Bruno, you in one of these? Must have picked them up already.
So Bruno is gone. That's his name. I forgot his name. You will actually meet him later on at some point. I don't know if you mind that little bit of go back and run past Ava. Oops. So here's the little message thingy, and we're gonna put this one down there.
Look out below.
And this is that room we were in earlier where we got the fire extinguisher. And then number 2. And I think it creates a little bit of a little cutscene, not a big one like the last one. And there it goes.
That doesn't sound good.
Alright, so now that we've broken the mail carrier thing, I'm probably calling it the wrong thing. Because I can't remember exactly what they're called.
Servers down again.
What else is new?
So we can go down there. Actually, before I do that, what I'm going to do is, remember that card from earlier? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that card and I'm going to punch a hole in it, and that's going to become important later on. Soon, not that further.
Manny, what are you doing?
Just marking cards, honey. I don't feel like pitching cards right now.
Okay, so, and go down the elevator and over into this little, I wonder what he says.
Good afternoon.
Hello, friend. How are you doing? Oh, this one says something too. It's another little creature.
There she is. The number
Oh, it's
9.
number 9. Sorry.
These days, I'm gonna ride her right on out of here.
Okay. So this is that demon we saw earlier, and I forgot his name. So let's meet him. Before we meet him, actually, I'm gonna lock this open door.
I've just locked an open door. Strange, yet symbolically compelling.
I like that line.
Hi, I'm not getting any messages. Is the server down?
This is their idea of a joke? They think it's funny? I'd like to jam their tubes with packing material.
Packing material, that's what that stuff is. See if we can squeeze in there.
Who's in there? Just for a sec.
Are you kidding? This is a highly secured area. No one's allowed in here who ain't me.
So you're saying the server is down? Is that it?
So you're saying the server is down, is that it?
The server is not down.
It's never down.
It's just temporarily unavailable while I'm doing some maintenance, that's all.
Uh-huh. So who would do a terrible thing like this?
Ooh, a terrible thing like this.
It's those punks in the mailroom. They think this baby is going to put them out of a job.
At least he doesn't suspect me. Because I totally didn't do that. Not at all. Just curious, how did you get in there?
Just curious. How'd you get in there?
I squeezed down one of these tubes like a pixie. How do you think I got in here? Through the door, just like you.
And so what's special about you?
What's so special about you?
I, sir, am an elemental spirit, summoned from the land of the dead itself.
Yeah, let me guess. You were given one purpose, one skill, one desire. Fixing pneumatic tube switchers.
No, I was created to run the elevators, but they put in those dang motion detectors and put me out of work.
So how long is it gonna be down?
How long is it gonna be down?
With a job like this, you can never tell. Probably hours.
Or until no one's around to see you sneak out, eh?
Whichever comes first.
Well, I gotta...
Okay, so we're gonna leave. Actually, I can't move right now because I think something's about to happen. Unless I'm stuck. Oh, no.
Not again. You trying to blow this joint sky high?
I guess I should not have picked it up earlier.
Spray that on this packing foam and we'll both be riding the giant Roman candle out of here.
What? Why would they put something so dangerous in here?
I guess they didn't expect this room to be full of hazardous waste.
If you don't actually pick it up before this happens, Manny will actually run to where I picked it up and then run back, which I guess it is kind of nice to see that, but I didn't this time. I'm sorry. Okay, so if
Good enough for government work.
you look at the card that he had, that's what we're gonna use our card for. So I guess it stops incoming mail from going through, and so that's where we're gonna stop Dom's mail before it gets to him. And this is why we needed to have locked the open door so that we can get back into this room. And so this will actually give us a cutscene, if I'm not mistaken.
Mercedes Colomar, client number 9308, blah, blah, blah. Died of chickenpox, time of death, yada, yada, yada. Aha, positive attributes. Volunteered time, reading stories to dying children. That's good. That's really good. I think you're it, Mercedes Colomar. I think you're the one for me. Gladys, are you loco? What got into you? That was a company car.
Oh yeah, And it's even better company now.
His eyes are so like bugged out. I love it. That's right. We passing you by, Dom. Passing you by. See ya.
Buenos dias.
You're not the nurse?
No?
I love this music
You're not
too.
here to give me my medication?
No, but I am here to ease your pain.
Guess they couldn't save me, huh?
No. But there's still a chance you could save me.
That's a lot of responsibility, Mr. Calavera. What makes you think I've been all that good?
Miss Colomar.
Meche, please.
Meche. I can see it in your face and in your file here, where it says you're entitled to a first-class ticket to... nowhere? What?
Did I do something wrong?
Not according to your bio. It was spotless. At least the part I read was.
I'm not sure I like the implication, Mr. Calavera.
Let's see. Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Are you sure you're Mercedes Colomar?
Yes.
I don't have good at Spanish accent. Yeah, sure. Where is it?
Sure. Where is it?
It's wherever you guys put my skin.
Well, it's not with us. Maybe anything about your past you haven't told me?
Anything about your past you haven't told me?
Quite a bit, considering I've told you nothing.
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Did you kill much when you were alive?
Very little.
Never killed anybody?
Never killed anybody?
I have to confess, I never killed anybody.
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Not even a teensy bit of killing?
Maybe I just didn't try hard enough.
Mean to
To
animals?
animals?
Oh no, I love animals. Once, when I was volunteering at an animal shelter,
Just stop right there.
Yeah, so if you haven't noticed already, she is pretty
You a big shoplifter?
they accused
pretty
me of
clean,
being
which means that something fishy has gone on with the Department of Death.
me out of the store.
Oh.
About ever cheated on your taxes?
I've never paid taxes in my life.
Aha.
I've never made enough money to be taxed. You know, it's mostly been all volunteer work.
Uh-huh.
Ever cheated on your husband?
Mr. Calavera, there's no ring on my finger.
There's no skin on it either.
There's no skin on it either.
I guess you'll just have to trust me then.
I'm sorry, I know a lot of these lines, so if I end up saying some of them, I apologize. I love the way this was written. Litter?
Litter?
Oh, Manny, is that the best you can do?
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Work with me, Meche. Give me some dirt.
Well, I could do something bad right now if that could help.
Wouldn't count. Sorry. I give up.
Aww.
Don't say that, Manny.
Excuse me, but I have to go straighten this mess out.
Sorry to be so much trouble, Mr. Calavera.
It's no trouble, but please, call me Manny.
Alright, so we're gonna leave her, unfortunately. Poor thing. So this is when the game, the main story actually really starts, I guess.
Sorry I let you down, Manny.
And I'm gonna leave this video here. Thank you all so much for watching me. And I hope that you will like and subscribe if you would like to hear more. And I will see you all later for the next video. Bye.